You know, there comes a point in life when we begin to see health very differently. It's no longer about being strong or weak, no longer about competing with our younger selves. It becomes about listening to the body, truly listening. Some people only discover it during a routine checkup, when they realize their blood pressure isn't what it used to be. Some read their lab results and notice a new number appearing, cholesterol a little higher than before, and others don't feel sick at all. They just sense that their body has slowed down a step, as if everything is whispering instead of speaking out loud. What's interesting is that most of these changes don't happen in a single day. They arrive quietly over many years. Medical research shows that after age 50, blood vessels naturally begin to lose some of their elasticity. That's a normal part of aging. But when it's combined with high-salt diets, inactivity, or long-term stress, the chances of high blood pressure and elevated cholesterol can rise significantly. The American Heart Association has estimated that more than half of adults over 60 live with concerns related to blood pressure or cholesterol. Not because they've done something wrong, but simply because the body is entering a new chapter. And then a question often appears, especially in quiet afternoon moments like these. Is there a gentler way to care for the body? Nothing extreme, nothing complicated, nothing overwhelming, something natural, something familiar, something that feels like an old friend waiting in the kitchen. And surprisingly, one of the foods most often mentioned in conversations about heart health and longevity is something very simple: garlic. Not because it's a miracle, not because it cures everything, but because sometimes the smallest things are the ones that quietly support us the longest. Part 1. The 5 main benefits of garlic. You know, when I talk about health after 60, I like to begin with a very simple truth. Garlic is not medicine, and it's not a miracle, but that doesn't make it any less valuable. In fact, it's precisely because it isn't a miracle that its benefits feel trustworthy. When used the right way, garlic is like a quiet companion standing behind the scenes, supporting your body, not loudly, not dramatically, just steadily doing its work. One of the first things science noticed about garlic is its ability to support the immune system. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which forms when a clove is crushed or chopped. Research in microbiology has shown that allicin has mild antibacterial and antifungal properties, not the kind that wipes everything out like a strong antibiotic, but more like a gentle shield, helping the body stay prepared when seasons change or when common colds circulate, something many older adults become more aware of with time. Then there's blood pressure, something many people begin paying closer attention to after 50. Some clinical studies suggest that sulfur compounds in garlic may help the body produce nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels relax. When vessels relax, blood flows more easily, and the heart doesn't have to strain as much. It's not an instant effect. It's more like slowly loosening a knot. Gradual, subtle, but meaningful over time. And when it comes to cholesterol, this is where many people are surprised. Several meta-analyses have found that adding garlic to the diet may modestly reduce LDL, often called bad cholesterol, while supporting HDL, the kind that helps carry excess cholesterol away from artery walls. Combined with its antioxidant properties, garlic may help protect blood vessels from the quiet wear and tear that accumulates over the years. But one of the lesser-known roles of garlic involves the liver. The liver is the most hard-working organ in the body, filtering toxins, processing fats, metabolizing medications, day after day without complaint. Certain compounds in garlic are believed to support the liver's natural detoxifying enzymes, helping metabolic processes run more smoothly. Not a dramatic instant cleanse like you might see advertised online, but a gentle physiological support that works gradually, the way the body prefers. And finally, digestion. Garlic contains antioxidants that help protect cells from oxidative stress and may support balance in the gut microbiome. When the gut is balanced, digestion tends to feel easier, immunity steadier. In fact, modern science increasingly shows that gut health isn't just about digestion. It's connected to mood, energy levels, and inflammation throughout the entire body. You see, none of this is magic. Nothing transforms the body overnight. No single food replaces a healthy lifestyle. But sometimes lasting health doesn't come from big dramatic changes. It comes from small choices, repeated every day. And garlic and oregano, in all its simplicity, is one of those small choices. Part 2, 7 common ways people use garlic. If garlic truly is a good companion for your health, then the next question naturally becomes, what's the right way to use it? Not everyone enjoys eating raw garlic. Not every stomach tolerates its sharp bite. And not every method suits every body. The good news is, garlic doesn't come with just one way to use it. It offers many gentle, flexible options, much like how each of us learns to care for ourselves in our own rhythm. Some people like blending garlic with lemon and diluting it in water for a short period of time. Many choose this approach when they want gentle support for circulation or heart health for a season. The citrus taste makes it easier to drink, and lemon also provides vitamin C, an antioxidant known to help protect blood vessels. Others prefer garlic soaked in vinegar. As it sits, some of garlic's natural compounds gradually infuse into the liquid, softening its flavor and making it easier to take. Nutritional studies suggest that acetic acid in vinegar may modestly support fat metabolism and insulin sensitivity. Not as a treatment, but as a quiet metabolic support. Some combine garlic with lemon and ginger, a trio familiar in many traditional cuisines. Ginger contains gingerol, a compound associated with circulation support and a gentle warming sensation in the body. When paired with garlic and lemon, many people say they feel lighter, especially during colder seasons or when circulation feels sluggish. An even simpler approach is cooking garlic with beans or legumes. Beans are rich in soluble fiber, the kind that can help bind a portion of dietary fat in the digestive tract so the body can eliminate it. Combined with garlic in a meal, you're getting both fiber and antioxidant compounds. A calm, sensible partnership from a nutritional standpoint. You may also hear older generations talk about garlic infused in alcohol. It's true that alcohol can extract certain compounds more quickly, but this method isn't suitable for everyone. Anyone with liver concerns, stomach sensitivity, or who takes medication should be especially cautious. With any remedy involving alcohol, one rule always stands. If you're unsure, check with your doctor first. Then there's black garlic. Garlic that has been slowly fermented under carefully controlled temperature and humidity. This process changes its chemical structure, giving it a mild sweetness, less sharpness, and making it easier on digestion. Some analyses suggest black garlic contains more stable antioxidant compounds than fresh garlic, which is why many older adults find it gentler on sensitive stomachs. And finally, the simplest method is also the oldest: freshly crushed garlic. When garlic is crushed, its natural enzyme system activates and produces allicin, the compound most widely studied in garlic. Researchers have found that letting crushed garlic sit for about 5 to 10 minutes before eating or cooking may allow more of that compound to form. You see, there is no single best way for everyone. Some people feel best with raw garlic. Some prefer it cooked. Some only tolerate black garlic. And that's perfectly normal. Each body is like its own piece of music. Not every melody suits every ear. The goal isn't to try all 7 methods. It's to discover the one that your body feels calm, comfortable, and steady with. Because caring for your health after 60 isn't about experimenting with everything. It's about choosing what's right and walking patiently with it. Part 3. What you should know before using garlic. Before we continue talking about garlic's benefits, I'd like you to pause for a moment, not to worry, just to understand. Because when it comes to caring for your health, understanding always matters more than doing more. Garlic is natural, but natural doesn't mean unlimited. And that's something many people, especially when they hear about the benefits of a food, tend to overlook without realizing it. Our bodies, especially after 50, don't respond as quickly or as forcefully as they once did. The stomach becomes more sensitive. Blood pressure can fluctuate more easily. The circulatory system grows more delicate in how it reacts to small changes. Medical studies suggest that garlic may have mild blood-thinning effects and may help relax blood vessels. Those effects can be helpful for circulation. But for some individuals, especially those taking blood thinners or heart medications, the combined effect may lower blood pressure too much or increase the risk of bleeding. Not because garlic is dangerous, but because every body is its own system. For example, if you have a history of stomach ulcers, eating large amounts of raw garlic may irritate the stomach lining. If you're preparing for surgery, doctors often advise stopping foods with natural blood-thinning properties, including garlic, several days beforehand. And if your blood pressure already runs low, using strong or concentrated garlic preparations may leave you feeling lightheaded or dizzy. These things aren't meant to scare you. They're meant to remind you that anything with an effect also has a limit. Modern medicine often repeats a principle that's simple yet deeply wise. The dose determines the benefit. A small amount may support you. Too much may work against you. That's why people who stay healthy for many years rarely search for miracle foods. Instead, they look for balance. They don't overuse any one thing, and they don't completely eliminate what can be helpful. They listen to their bodies. If they eat something and feel light, comfortable, steady, they keep it. If they feel irritation or discomfort, they adjust. Caring for your health really isn't as complicated as it sometimes sounds. It's more like tending a garden. You don't pour a whole bucket of water onto a plant just because water is good. You give it just enough, each day. Garlic is the same. It's beneficial when used wisely, helpful when used moderately, safest when used with understanding. Because the real goal isn't to use as much as possible, it's to use it in a way that helps your body feel most at peace. Part 4. What truly makes the difference isn't garlic. Let me share something very honest with you, and very important. If eating garlic alone could cleanse cholesterol, stabilize blood pressure, and protect the heart, modern medicine wouldn't have needed hundreds of years of research. Garlic is good. That part is true. But what determines your health has never been a single food. The human body doesn't work like this. Eat one thing, fix one problem. It works more like an ecosystem. What you eat each day, how long you sleep, whether you move your body, whether stress stays with you too long. All of those small things, added together over years, are what truly write your health story. Long-term cardiovascular studies show that most heart disease risk doesn't come from one single cause. It usually develops from layers of accumulated factors: too much salt, too little fiber, not enough movement, poor sleep, ongoing stress. And interestingly, none of those are medications, they're habits, which means the real solution also lives in habits. A little less salt on your plate, choosing fish instead of red meat a few times a week, adding greens to your meals, walking for 30 minutes a day. It sounds simple, so simple that many people assume it can't possibly be powerful enough to matter. But science shows the opposite. One long-term study following tens of thousands of older adults found that simply walking consistently each day was associated with a significantly lower risk of heart disease and early death. Not marathon running, not intense training, just walking regularly. Health isn't built from rare, dramatic decisions. It's built from small choices repeated daily. So if you ask me, is garlic good for you? I'll say yes. But if you ask, is garlic enough? The answer is no. Garlic can be a companion, but your lifestyle is the path. And the most beautiful part is, that path isn't somewhere far away. It begins with your next meal, your next step, and your next small decision. If you've stayed with me this far, you may have already realized something. Health is not a race, and age is not an enemy. We don't have to turn back time. We only have to learn how to walk with it, more gently, more wisely, more in tune with ourselves. Garlic, in the end, is only a small example, a simple ingredient from the kitchen, but the story it reminds us of is much bigger. It reminds us that the body has an incredible ability to adjust and rebalance when we support it the right way. It reminds us that small choices, repeated daily, can be more powerful than any quick fix. And it reminds us that caring for our health isn't about repairing the body once it breaks. It's about preserving it while it's still strong. Modern science increasingly agrees on something beautifully simple. Longevity and quality of life don't depend on a single food, a single pill, or a hidden secret. They depend on the sum of small habits: eating in moderation, moving regularly, sleeping well, and keeping the mind at peace. Garlic can be part of that journey, but you are the one guiding the path. So if there's just one thing you remember from today, let it be this: you don't have to change everything in one day. You only have to begin with one small step and repeat it tomorrow. A short walk, a nourishing meal, a simple act of caring for yourself. And perhaps years from now, when you look back, you'll realize your health didn't come from anything dramatic at all. It came from very small choices, made faithfully again and again. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this conversation brought you even a little sense of calm, share it with someone you care about, someone who might need to hear it too. Until we sit together again next time,